Did you know that in the anime Dororo, Hyakimaru only knows that by killing demons, he can get back what was taken from him. For most of the series, that was his limbs. But in this scene right here, he's convinced that if he kills all the samurai who took Mio from him, then she'll return back to him. Because in his eyes, they were no different from the demons he has to kill. Did you know that in the anime Demon Slayer, in this scene, it looks like the Biwa woman teleports Kokushibo, but in reality, that was Kokushibo casually leaving the meeting, which means it was his actual speed. Comparing to Akaja's leaving the meeting, you can see him for a brief moment. It was fast, but nowhere near Kokushibo's actual speed. Did you know that in the anime named One Punch Man, even though Saitama did extremely well in his physical exam and aced the full marks, his overall score was 71 and he ended up failing at the writing exam. The reason behind his poor score in the writing exam was because he answered every question with two words, punch monsters. Because in the end of the day, that's all Saitama had to do. Chainsaw Man, in episode 5, Power and Denji talk about a prank they did on Aki.
こいつめっちゃキレてんじゃん。朝のあれのせいだな。
あのいたずらはさすがにまずかったな。
あれはいたずらレベルじゃねえ。殺すぞ。
怖っ。何があったの？
What Power and Denji did was putting human fecal matter on Aki's nose while he was sleeping. Did you know that in the anime Demon Slayer?
うまい。うまい。
Rengoku screaming delicious after every bite is not a random funny aspect of him. In old Japan, Japanese warrior often screamed delicious after each bite, treating every meal they had as their last. In Rengoku's line of work, death can come at any moment. That's why he followed this tradition each time he had a meal. Did you know that in the anime named Bocchi the Rock?
私がアカウントなんて持ったら。
This scream was not edited or electrically manipulated. It was actually performed by Bocchi's voice actor, Aoyama Yoshino. It was so bizarre at the moment that the audio technician thought that the mic was broken. Other voice actors on the set were shocked as well. This is Aoyama Yoshino recreating the scream again in the live show.
あ、できない待って。来てるよ結構。これだ。それだわ。
Did you know that in the anime film Red Line, this film took 7 years to make because it was mostly hand-drawn. But this film didn't recover its $30 million budget, and that put Studio Madhouse in a very critical crisis. This caused animators leaving and becoming freelancers, and others started their own studios. One of them was Masao Maruyama, who left Madhouse and founded Studio Mappa. Did you know that in the anime Demon Slayer, Dakikudo actually went to the light when she was crossing the crossroad because she was the only one who didn't choose to be a demon. It was Gyutaro who chose to be a demon. The life of demon was forced onto her. That's why she got the choice to cross to the light. But in the end, she decided to go towards hell with her brother instead. Did you know that in the anime Overlord, Brain Anglas was able to escape from Sheltier Bloodfallen through tunnel. So the next time Sheltier had to capture Quagga, she commanded Hanjo to block all the tunnel behind them so that they couldn't escape because Sheltier Bloodfallen learns from her mistakes. Did you know that in the anime One Piece, this dialogue was misinterpreted by many fans? Most people thought that Zoro called Luffy his captain and best friend, but Zoro actually meant two people here. One is Luffy, Zoro's captain. The other one is Zoro's best friend, Kuina. Did you know that in the anime Hayate no Gotoku, the character from this anime, Sanjini Nagi, is considered to be the richest anime character? There's a scene where she threw 20 trillion yen as a prank. Did you know that in the anime Kizumonogatari Part 2, in this scene, Shinobu eats the leg like this, but in the manga, she eats the leg in a more vicious way. It was so gore that Araraki actually broke the fourth wall and said in the manga that there goes our anime adaptation.